video fans, Butterfly here. Been a couple weeks, wanted to touch base. Sadly, I've not been posting videos because I've been absolutely crushing it. It has been a rough couple weeks on the golf course, which Earl can attest to. My tempo is really off, getting very quick in the transition. There has been some good shots. But more than that, just a whole lot of bad shots. We do have a big round coming up this weekend, though. I wanted to touch base because I did go to the driving range, and I've been thinking about one swing thought and one swing thought only, which is smooth swings. And I think it's been paying off at the range at least. Take a look. Okay, so this week, I want to touch base because we're going to Chambers Bay. Big round, hoping to get lots of video for you. One of, if not my favorite course I've ever played. Birthday round, and really looking forward to just absolutely destroying Earl and what he considers his home turf. I take special pride in that, especially going into somebody's house and making them look foolish, so that is what we're trying to do. Not just win, but really win by 5 holes. I think that 5 holes would be about right. So stay tuned.
Day got off to a wonderful start here for Earl, who hits a punishing drive right down the middle on hole number 1. We were paired with a father and son who are both spectacular golfers. Unfortunately, I was not on this particular shot, as the ball did not get airborne and pathetically rolled about 15 yards in front of me, just the way you envisioned starting off. Hole number 2, another great drive by John. If you want to see mine, you can just repeat the drive on number 1. Again, Shot Tracer doesn't pick up balls that do not get airborne. Well, here it is. Hole number 4, and we finally get a tee shot airborne? That's exciting stuff right there. Let's soak that in for the rest of the day. This was a real fun challenge for the day. Long par 5, can miss left. If you miss right, you are basically down in the bottom of the quarry dead. Wind was dead in. This hole played so freaking long. I have never in my life hit 3 consecutive shots as well as 3 consecutive shots, only to have a full 4th shot into the green, which you will see here. Here's a fun one, 165, 170 yard par 3, hitting driver dead into the wind, sky it, watch the wind grab it, throw it into the bunker. Earl had a great shot on here for par, so he was going to win the hole. Heading into the back 9, he was looking out of reach until, I don't know what Shot Tracer was doing here, it wasn't that bad, and it certainly didn't go 289 yards, but John did lose that ball, putting me at a bit of advantage. I did not hit the best shot here, however it did roll from that dune down into the sand trap, managed to save bogey, which was more than enough to win that particular hole. Great drive here on a long par 4, second shot hit it up to the right of the green, again won that hole. We were rolling. First time in the history of my life, I think I've hit a fairway on this short par 4 that goes up the hill. Again, bogey, good enough to win the hole. Wind was really howling here after a spectacular drive. That was a new par 5 and tough hole. Man, we were just rolling here. This was a fun hole. Only tree on the property. Wonderful 110 yard short par 3 into the wind. I think it was 112 yards if I'm not mistaken. I hit my 155 club to 5 feet. So that's what we were dealing with here. Those were the conditions we were in. I did miss the putt. I'm sure that somebody will tell you later about that fact. John hit another great shot here. Raindrops aside on the camera, apologies. We would get a push with 2 pars on this particular hole. On the next hole, John would find himself in a spot of bother. I would hit a towering 155 yard shot into the wind. Walk away here with a couple just piercing trajectories, and was feeling really good. Did manage to seal the victory on this particular hole. That was wonderful. Again, another driver on a par 3. This one I got all of. Actually did hit it over the green, but managed to save bogey and took it on home here on 18.
Look, I know that what I'm about to say is going to make this sound a lot more important than it actually is, but I am incredibly proud of this round of golf because this is the round of golf that a year ago, maybe 2, would have been 113 and I would have quit, probably on the 3rd hole. Playing with 2 exceptionally good golfers, a father and son, blasting the ball. They were 300 plus yards on every drive. Me on hole number 1, I rolled it about 15 yards off the tee. On hole number 2, I rolled it about 20 yards off the tee. The wind was probably 20 plus miles an hour. You can hear here.
Going to sleep. Night time. Hit my second driver on par 3 of the day. A little wet, but we won. That's the important thing.
And it was cold, it was wet, it was rainy, it was slippery, and I shot an 8 over par in those conditions on the back 9, which felt like a subpar round. So for all these reasons, I'm going to put this in the win column, despite the fact it was a 96 on the day, and not something that I'm going to be super proud of, but I will say that not something that I should be proud of in terms of the score, but I am proud overall. So we'll see what Earl has to say about this round, but did I win? Yeah, I won. Did I feel like I turned in the best possible effort, strong mental effort, and some great swings on the back? Yeah, I did. Cheers.
So a weekend at Chambers. Been a little over 48 hours since we got off the course. I think I am almost dry and possibly have returned to a normal body temperature. As you might have noticed, it was a little cold, a little rainy, a little windy. Congrats to Ben. He persevered better than I did on the back 9. Although, I think that was really a good sign for him, because some of those drives that you saw on the front 9, I'm hoping, were spectacular. I think 30 yards on average for some of them. So You know, it's one that I felt like I really let get away from me. Really let that one slip through my fingers. And, you know, some growth to do. But all good signs, because the better Ben gets, the tougher I can start to become, which means the funnier those videos you're seeing are about to get. So, start keeping your eyes peeled. Tees, golf balls. You never know what might fly through that frame in the weeks to come. And, yeah, Earl out.